All right, so we got 66 orders going out on eBay and another 6 on Poshmark, totaling a little over $1,500 in sales. Let's find out what sold. All right, so we had this king size men's 4XL button-up shirt, sold for $9 plus shipping. Next, we sold this Columbia women's fleece full zip sweater, sold for $10 plus shipping. Just listed this yesterday. It is a Wrangler George Strait model button-up shirt, size extra large, and someone sent an offer through for $15 plus shipping, so I decided to take it. All right, so you saw the title of the video. You're wondering, is eBay and reselling still a good side hustle to get into or even build a business upon? And this morning I thought of 3 main things that stuck out for me that I value, and number 1 is the ability to work from home. That is a key thing for me. I want to be able to see my kids grow up. Our 4 kids are homeschooled, so they are needing a little bit of extra help with the things that they need to get done for their education, and to be around my wife to help her out. She is going through a minor neck injury, so being able to be at home and still do my work and set my own schedule around my family is key for me. And that might be different for everyone else, but for me, the ability to just get my work done here in this shop that's on the property and still be, a stone's throw away from the house. If, the kids ever need me or my wife ever needs help, I could stop what I'm doing here and easily go and help out. Just kind of thinking over the weekend of like some of the better side hustles that have come up here in the last few years, like Amazon Influencer Program, TikTok Shop, where you make shoppable videos, and other things like whatnot. So many things we could get into. I still believe eBay and reselling on eBay specifically is one of the best ways to get started. It teaches you a lot about how to manage your own business, how to manage your own risk and cash flow, how to account for expenses like taxes. So I think it's still the best, and that's just my opinion because other people are going to say different. I'm just kind of going off of my experience with reselling over the last 3.5 years. All right, so a brand that's kind of gone downhill over the last few years, but still sells okay if you pick up the right style. The brand is Beta Brand. These are some women's pants listed 2 weeks ago, sold on a best offer of $15.96 and $8.95 shipping. All right, this is a men's dress shirt by the brand David Donahue. It is a size 34 European brand, sold actually for full price for $21.95 plus shipping. This had been listed for a couple of months. All right, I want to show some of the bad sales too. This is a Merona pair of pants, size 22W linen blend, sold for $14.36, and it sold relatively quickly in under 2 months. I want to give you guys kind of an update on what's going on here. I cleared out this whole side of the shop. So the goal was to kind of make some more space here, just for kind of airflow and whatnot. And I put some of my older items that were still in bins back here. Hopefully, most of these items are listed for $1, $2, so hopefully those will get sold. But just wanted to create more space here in the shop. I am looking to shrink down the store, so it's not like I need the space, but I just felt like things were a little too crowded down this aisle. So I moved the shoe rack here and just to kind of make it a little bit easier to kind of walk around in here. 9,700 items, looking to just liquidate as much as I can in my store and get a lot of those bad items that I put in my store over the last few years. Like you could see here, over the last 31 days, we've sold 578 items, and I list about 560 items every month. So that's nice that we are, selling through some of our store. Looking to just stay at 20 items a day for the next couple months until I start to see more of these not so good items sell out of my store, and then maybe I'll consider increasing the listing goal. We'll see. And another thing, you could see sales are up almost 31% just by the fact of listing better items. Who would have thought? Just want to get into a comment that is a great point by Jeremiah. This was under the podcast I did with Josh Galt last week. He goes, I just wanted to add that I don't sell clothing like you, Bo, but I like the fact that you show reselling for what it really is. It's like any business, it has its ups and downs. Your channel just resonates with me because people need to know that eBay is not easy. So that's kind of the whole goal and purpose of the channel. I initially wanted to do it to document my journey and to help people. And fast forward 3 years later, There's been so many learning lessons that I want to continue to share with you guys. I mean, you've seen it. If you've been a longtime viewer of the channel, you know this time last year I was buying a lot of bulk stuff. Now in hindsight, looking back, I go, maybe I shouldn't have done that. I learned a lot though. So I want to show all the things that I'm learning to be able to add value to you guys and your business. And 100%, I think starting any business is not easy, but it does help when you do learn from other people that are doing it on a full-time successful level. We had this women's rip curl knit sweater, size extra large, sold on a best offer of $10 plus $8.95 shipping, and this was listed about a month ago. This is a women's plus size top with some giraffe print on it. By the brand Personal Touch. It is a vintage brand, and this sold for $16.05 plus shipping, and probably listed a little over a month ago. This is a men's pair of Burberry's chino pants. They were listed just last week, and I took a best offer the other day for $25 plus shipping. The benefits of picking up the same items over and over again, while these didn't sell for a lot of money, they did sell in a combined order of $12 plus $12 shipping. And these are some Nike polos, men's size extra large. All right, we have this Eddie Bauer men's pair of jeans sold for $17.95 plus shipping, sold in 3 months. So number two, as far as a benefit to why I still believe eBay and reselling on eBay is one of the best side hustles to get going in 2024. Number two for me would be setting your own schedule. The ability to set your own schedule is very important to me because I do have things that come up. You know, I need to go to gymnastics and take my kids to soccer and, you know, vacation Bible school, all these other things that we want to get our kids involved in. And being able to set your own schedule and not miss out on these events was a key for me. Life goes by fast. I want to be able to be part of my family's adventures as much as possible. So while that might not be important for other people, you know, especially if you don't have a family, it is important to me. So I put that as number two, to be able to set your own schedule. As long as the work gets done, you could work on eBay at 12 at night, 12 in the morning, 5 in the morning, whenever it works for you and your lifestyle. So that was important to me. I want to know what you guys find important and valuable as being either part-time or a full-time reseller. I want you to comment below, what is one thing, one takeaway that is valuable to you being an entrepreneur, reseller, whatever. What do you guys think of that?
Good.
Doing schoolwork at home?
Yeah.
It's good?
Yeah.
How about you, Jaden? All right.
Yeah.
And that's valuable to me. You know, if they need help on their schoolwork, they have questions about building Legos, I can be here to answer those questions. That's the beautiful part of running your own business. Here's a learning experience, bad items. All these items were listed for $1 in my store. They're over 2.5, some 3 years old. So I'm just happy to get them out of here. So $5 for 5 items. These are all terrible items. Columbia button-up, size small, stained Tommy Bahama button-up shirt, a Maurice's button-up shirt, I think Forever 21. So just terrible stuff. This is when I first started. So I'm just happy to get him out of here, and he did pay $12 shipping, so at least I'll make a little bit of money there. But this is some of the lessons you learn when you're just starting out. A brand new pair of Timberland men's jeans, size 32-30, new with tags. Took almost 2 years to sell, and these sold on a best offer of $10 plus shipping. Just listed these Nike swim trunks for men. They were a small size 28. They were new with tags, and they sold for $18.50 plus shipping. I think I listed these last week. We had a men's Columbia Omni Shade button up. The nice thing about this one here, it's a 2XB, so an extra big size, sold within a week, and it sold on a best offer for $10 plus shipping. All right, so I listed these jeans 2 weeks ago. It's the Lucky Brand 410 model, 36-32, sold for full price, $29.95 plus shipping. Then we had this bag by the brand Walker. Storage unit purchase, so I listed a ton of bags. This one sold for $12 plus $12.95 shipping. It's kind of a mesh bag. Yeah, happy to see these items go. Another awesome sale. This is a bread and butter item for me. It is the brand 511 Tactical, and it's sold for $27.95 plus shipping. This is a CJ Banks women's kind of like a hoodie vest, listed 4 months ago, sold for $12 plus shipping. Love picking up this brand when I find it. I don't find it all the time, but the brand is Gitman Brothers. This is just a men's button-up shirt, size extra large, sold pretty fast for $35 plus shipping. Generally, you can get it between $30 to $50 for these button-up shirts. If you see the SKU on there, that was listed last week. So I'm starting to see items sell a lot quicker in my store now. Beautiful thing, you know, who would have thought that concept? Pick up better items, they're gonna sell faster, right? So I wanna actually just show you guys some of the categories that I'm selling in the most right now. And I'm really seeing a lot of men's categories for my top. This is the last 31 days. So like men's jeans, men's button-up shirts, men's pants, men's coats and jackets, and then women's tops is 5th for me. When this time last year, there was a ton of women's categories in the top spots. So I'm loving seeing more men's stuff because just less returns. All right, so we had some men's jeans sale by the brand DKNY. These were listed 2 years ago and sold for $10 plus shipping. I want to get into the third and final reason why I believe reselling on eBay in 2024 is still one of the better side hustles. And that third reason being that you learn business management. A lot of people that are getting into reselling, just starting out, are typically coming with no business management experience. So you get to learn things like tracking your expenses, figuring out your net profit margin, and learning how to write your own schedule and manage your business is the key to being a good entrepreneur. So starting on eBay, I think gives a lot of people and equips a lot of people with the skills that they need to be successful in business in general. I've learned so much in the last 3.5 to 4 years on how to manage this thing, how to manage it effectively. And I think if I had gone to taking classes or gone to school, I would have learned the same concepts, but it's in the doing of the actions really is how I learn. So figuring out how to source inventory, how to price items, all those are key things for your guys' success. I hope those tips were helpful. Those are the 3 that came off the top of my mind over the weekend, but I also want to hear your guys' thoughts. What are the things that you value? Time freedom, setting your own schedule. What are the things? Drop them down below. I want to hear your thoughts. Here's a Hudson pair of men's pants. They are the Blake model, 34-32, sold for full price of $39.95 plus shipping. These were listed a week or 2 ago. We have these new tags, 511 Tactical Tack Light Pro Series pants, just listed 3 days ago, sold for full price of $39.95 plus shipping. This was a surprise sale. The size is really small. These are some Ann Taylor women's chino pants, size 00, listed 3 months ago, sold for full price of $17.95 plus shipping. Here are some 511 Tactical men's shorts that are ripstop size. What size are those? Those are size 46, and they sold for $11 plus shipping. Here's a couple pair of Timberland men's shorts. Sold for $24 plus $8.95 shipping. These were listed about 1.5 years ago. Here is a men's button-up shirt by the brand Helly Hansen. This is a size extra large. It's sold on a best offer of $15 plus shipping, and this was listed about a month ago. All right, another nice jeans sale here. Some Ralph Lauren men's 36-32 straight leg jeans, just listed last week. Sold for full price, $29.95. Plaid Ralph Lauren button-up. It was size 2XL, listed last week, sold on a best offer of $14 plus shipping. Here were some stained men's American Eagle cargo shorts, listed a couple months ago, and it sold on a best offer of $15 plus shipping. This is by Jabode, Marie-Francois Jabode. Hopefully I'm saying that right. It's a long sleeve shirt, really heavy, Y2K baggy style. Took a best offer of $20 plus shipping on this. I just listed this last week, so I'm happy with that fast sale. I want to reiterate that eBay reselling in general has changed my life. It's changed my family's life for the better. And I just encourage people that are looking from the outside in, thinking about getting started reselling. I know that it is possible and you are capable of doing it. It is just going to take a lot of grit, determination, and discipline to be able to really build this business up. The things that I've learned over the last few years have been life-changing, things like business management, things like setting my own schedule and learning how to manage my time. All these are skills that need to be mastered and learned if you're wanting to grow something bigger. So I encourage you guys to reach out if you have questions. You could book a free 15-minute consultation call with me to see if we could be a good fit to work together. I also have some free resources down below. You could check them out. If you guys have questions and comments, just feel free to reach out. I'm here to help you guys. I hope you all have a blessed rest of the day, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.